Welcome back to The Average Drinker. I'm Dara, I'm your average drinker, and it's time for another episode of Is the Allocated Actually Better, or Are the Alternatives Better? We're gonna find out. Got another lovely blind flight in front of me. I'm excited to see which one finishes on top. Bill poured them for me, labeled them, mixed them up. I have no idea what we're getting ourselves into today, but I'm excited to see what it is, and I'm ready to dive in. So let's start over here with glass number 1. As always, cheers to you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Let's do a cheers here. Cheers! Thanks for being here. Thanks for supporting the channel always. Really, really appreciate each and every one of you that join in every week. So let's dive into this one. Here we go. On the nose, it smells pretty good. Definitely does not burn the nose hairs. I get some cinnamon, light oakiness, a mild hint of like brown sugar, maybe a little bit of cherry, definitely some vanilla. Overall, it smells pretty good on the nose. Now, let's give it a try. Oh yeah, and guess what? I actually remembered my water bottle today. Woohoo! I didn't forget. Let's give this one a try. This is my first drink of the day, so here we go. Bottoms up, baby. It's pretty good. Definitely recognize this one. I don't know for sure what it is, but I think I have a good idea. Definitely a bourbon. Definitely like a right around 100 proof. You get that cinnamon right up front. Vanilla. Some of that oakiness. Cherry. Definitely a little bit of cherry. But not like overpowering or medicinal cherry. Just a nice light cherry in there. Yeah, it's good overall. Even a little bit of like a little bit of cinnamon red hot on the back end. That's good. Yeah, it's good. I like it. First one, good so far. Whew. I gotta get my energy up today. I'm dragging, but I'm feeling good. I'm excited to be here and doing this. It's good. It's a good day. All right, let's move on to glass number 2. Glass number 2 kind of smells a little bit similar, but it smells a little bit richer in flavor. I get some of that cinnamon that I got on the last one, but not like red hot cinnamon, more of like a mild cinnamon that you would put on like a cinnamon brown sugar Pop-Tart. That's what it smells like. Cinnamon brown sugar Pop-Tart. Ooh, it does smell like that. A little bit of toast notes. You know that brown sugar Pop-Tart I'm talking about? If you do, let me know in the comments. I haven't had that in forever, but I had this like legendary one that is like a protein one, and it kind of smells like this too. Even got like a deep, like maybe a little bit of a plum note on there. Plum or cherry. Twizzler, for sure. A cherry Twizzler. That is definitely what I'm getting. Smells good. Cherry Twizzler. That smells really good. Let's taste it. Oh, that's really good. Not a super high proof. Again, like I'm guessing you're right around 100 proof. The flavor in that though is really, really good. Like it's a cinnamon bear with the sweet cherry inside. Like not super, super medicinal sweet. Just like a nice cinnamon cherry. Oh, good finish. Actually, it's a nice long finish. Those cinnamon and cherry flavor just sit there. Really, really like this. Definitely bourbon so far. I can't be wrong. My palate seems to be on point today, and that is a good sign. I think I like this one a little bit more because the flavor is a little bit richer. The other one is good, but I think so far I like number 2 a little bit more than number 1. Number 1 is still good. Definitely good. I like where we're going so far. I like this flight so far. All right, glass number 3. Here we go. It's different. Not like the cinnamon that I was getting on the first 2 for sure. Smells a little bit milder, not as rich. I do get a little bit of a cherry Twizzler influence. Some vanilla. A light amount of oakiness. Yeah, definitely. thinking of cherry Twizzler vibes, but not with their cinnamon bears. Smells good though. It smells kind of creamy. Yeah, let's dive in and see what it tastes like. Definitely does not burn the nose hairs at all. Does not burn the nose hairs. Yeah, it's a really creamy one. Even a little bit of like a peanut in there, but like a light hint of a peanut. A little bit of like a cherry Twizzler. Creaminess though, definitely creaminess that sits on the palate. It's that very creamy mouthfeel. Again, right around 100 proof. I'm guessing these are like within 100 to 105 proof, if I had to guess. That's just what my gut says. This one is a little bit milder in flavor overall. It doesn't have that cinnamon influence that I really like, but the flavor sits there. Definitely get some of those French vanilla vibes, like a French vanilla bean ice cream creaminess, like the creaminess from an ice cream. It's good. I don't like it as much as the first two, but I still think it's good. So far, all three of these are actually really good. All right, moving on to glass number 4. Here we go. That one is sweet on the nose. Very, very sweet. I really feel like I get cherry out of all of these, which makes me lean toward like a Wild Turkey or Remus or Buffalo Trace or something along those lines. That does not burn the nose hairs. This one tastes like a sweet, creamy fruit. Oh, actually, even a little bit of strawberries and cream, or cherries and cream. Like if you had a yogurt parfait, that's kind of what it smells like. A cherry yogurt parfait. Without the granola. I don't really get that granola note on there. But I get a little bit of that yogurty creaminess on the nose. Cherries. There's a note there that I'm getting. Not the cinnamon either. Definitely not getting the cinnamon or the red hot vibe at all. It smells good though. Sweeter. It's sweeter nose than most of these. Definitely sweeter. Let's take a sip. It's good. It's good. It's got the... I need to take another sip. Sorry, that was a weird pause though, but I was like sitting there and thinking for a second. Like, it's good. And it has like a sweet rush right up front. That sweet rush of creamy, like vanilla, a little bit of caramel. Definitely cherry vanilla for sure. Cherry vanilla, but not medicinal cherry again. It's a really nice cherry vanilla note in there that's good up front. And honestly, the palate does like build up a little bit more on the back end. Like it has a little bit more of like a heat that comes through, but not like hot. It's just like a heat like that you would get if you like ate a cinnamon candy. Yeah, a cinnamon candy. So not like if you sprinkled cinnamon on something, more of like if you had a cinnamon hard candy. A cinnamon hard candy. That's what it tastes like to me. It's one more sip. It's good. Definitely good. It's up there kind of with number 1. Not the number 1 overall, but the first glass. Definitely kind of tied for second place. I think number 2 is number 1 overall right now. So my order kind of goes 2, 4, 1, 3, or 2, 1, 4, 3 for the first time through. Now we know that can change the second time through, but so far I love all of these. I would drink all of these every day. These are great, delicious pours of whiskey that I really like. Like I'm so into this flight. Definitely recognize some of these flavors. So excited to see what the results are. But first, I am going to do the second time through for Patreon. So if you haven't become a patron yet, as always, become a patron. You can see the second time through. And if you are a patron, thank you so much for supporting the channel. And anybody who is watching the channel, thank you guys for supporting the channel. I really appreciate all of you. And I am seriously so grateful for the continued support and the growth. And I love that you guys are all on this journey with me. And it makes it really, really fun for me. So I'm going to take a little pause. I'm going to do the second time through for patrons. And then I am going to come back with the final results. All right, everybody, I've got the final results, and honestly, it was fairly easy this time. Like, I like this flight. This is a great flight, super delicious. I think I kind of kept my same ranking after the second time through. Wow, I got a brain fart there for a second, but I'm like, blah, 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 blah. Words are hard. Okay, so I got the same ranking, 2, 1, 4, 3. I know I said 1 and 4 are similar. They kind of could go either way. I think I'm gonna stick with 1 over 4 for now. But I liked all of them. Honestly, they're all great. I just think 2 was the best overall. Had the best nose, palette, and finish, which is in line with my rating system. So it is time to figure out which ones are which, or what these are. I just want to know what they are. Okay, so we're going to start with last place, which is not really last because it's still really good. So that is glass number 3. We got a number 3 on there. So let's pull 3. Old Tub! That's funny. I haven't had Old Tub in a long time, but it's a very, very affordable bottle that just sits on the shelf. I think this is like an under $20 bottle or an under 30, but it's definitely an affordable bottle. Okay, now let's move on to the next one, which is glass number 4. Evan Williams, Bottled and Bond. All right. See, this is a pretty affordable flight so far. All at like 100 or so proof, like I thought, which is good. I think that's about 100 proof. And I did get the nuttiness on there. I said there was like a bit of a creaminess and a nut on there. Oh, I feel so good about myself now. Okay, glass. Oh, wait. So that was 4. Oh, shoot. Okay, good. I didn't mess anything up. Got 1 and 2 left. I was nervous that I accidentally grabbed the wrong one. No. So, number 1 is not number 1, but it's number 2. Wild Turkey 101. Wild Turkey 101. So, it looks like I picked the Allocated as the winner. Let's see what it was. I love Wild Turkey 101. You guys know that? Ah, it's in second place. Okay. Henry McKenna, 10-year, Bottled and Bond. You know, I thought so these are all around 100 proof. I thought for sure. Oh, dang, that's crazy. I thought for sure that number 1 had like a little cherry note in there, but I'm surprised. I'm definitely surprised. Maybe it was the oakiness. I don't know. But I picked Henry McKenna, 10-year, Bottled and Bond as the winner. But these were all great pours. Honestly, for the flight that we had, the affordable flight compared to this, like this is a great pour. And honestly, I like all of them. So I'm not disappointed. These are all great bottles. So holy moly, Wild Turkey 101 finished second. It could finish number 1, but it wasn't quite there. I definitely like the Henry McKenna overall. Yeah, just had a little bit more to it. So anyhow, as always, what do you guys think of this flight? Let us know. Leave it in the comments. If you guys have an idea for an alternative to an Allocated flight, like if you know an Allocated and an alternatives, let us know. Leave them in the comments. Maybe Bill can mix them up and see what happens. But this was a good flight. A lot of fun. And yeah, I guess I am kind of surprised that Wild Turkey didn't finish on top in this flight because I love it. But I was right about the proof and I was right about them being bourbons. Thank God I wasn't wrong. That's all I can say. All right, as always, thank you guys so much for watching and supporting the channel. I'm Dara, I'm your average drinker, and I'll see you next time.